Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan, and what an honor for us tonight to bring to you the greatest Laker perhaps of all time, Kobe Bryant. Kobe, so great to have you with us courtside tonight.
No, thank you, man. The pleasure is all mine, and I always like to stop by and spend time with you guys.
Well, this is going to be fun tonight.
Sure is.
Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Last year they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And it's all 5 All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. That one falls. Let's talk about something that I know fascinates basketball fans, Kobe, having that competitive streak, which is something that runs deep for you. Talk about the desire to dominate and completely destroy your opponent.
Well, it's the spirit of competition, right? I don't think you're doing anybody any service by going out there and competing half-hearted, right? If you truly respect the person that you're facing, then the right thing to do is to compete as hard as you possibly can against them to bring the best out of them. And that's on both ends of the floor. You can't be a one-way dominant player. You can't just compete on the offensive end and take it off on the defensive end. You got to play both sides of the ball.
Your motor never stopped. I mean, that's from our perspective on the sideline, watching you play on both ends of the floor, like you said.
Yeah, you got to keep going. And to do that, you have to train really, really hard in the off-season. Yeah, that's a lot of conditioning. It's a lot of weight training, right? You have to train in extraordinary ways in order to do extraordinary things.
Look how assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either tortures you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space. Take your pick.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Ingram outside. He kicks it to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for James.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Now here's Green. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Cousins. Curry outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kobe, when you think of that rough and tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide-open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man.
Yes.
You can't come in and 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses.
Yeah.
You have to go mano-a-mano. Right, if you're going to double team,
challenge.
Oh my gosh, come on now! You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. You know, it's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hiding.
No, there's no hiding. You're on an
island. Here's James. 5 points in the game.
And the long arms of Durant, so disruptive. He takes up a lot of airspace.
Cousins, no one around him, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers in the lead. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. McGee a screen. 5 on the clock. over Green. LeBron with another miss.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Here's Green. That one a little long for Los Angeles. They've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Ingram passes to James. McGee up top. He's guarded by Cousins. Outside Rondo. It's stolen by Curry. To the inside. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
KD with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And James gets it to go.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen was my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going against him.
Monster.
He was amazing. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He was like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell as well. I loved competing against Raja.
Yeah, there were some battles with you and him when you played with Phoenix.
Yeah, there was no back down on him, right?
None.
Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all these things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That'd have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And James with the basket on the assist from Ingram. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Screen by Cousins. Rondo with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. He's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And here's a look at some numbers for James. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 27 points a game, 9 assists and 8 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
Now here's Thompson. Six to shoot. Fires from 18. And that's good for 2. Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah, we used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, 99. He came in the locker room, and we were just getting started. So I was just asking him questions about his process and stuff, and he started going to, like, cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, like I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said. right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ingram. Lance Stevenson comes in for James. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And the Warriors also making a change. Bell's checked in. Thompson outside. There's a good screen. He hits it from 9. Thompson's got 8 points.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Well, Kevin, they need to get back on defense. He said the challenge of facing a fast break team like this is limiting transition points. And he told his players, if you're not running, you're sitting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
Lakers trail by 4. Kuzma with a screen on Iguodala. Here's Stevenson. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson.
One shot.
And the Black Mamba nickname, one of the things that I think fans really embrace. They know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well, honestly, watching Kill Bill.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding. It came straight from Tarantino. When I saw him, I thanked him for it.
Oh, I like that story.
Yep, came straight from there. I looked at it and said, wow, that's an interesting thing. Look it up.
Makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Right, yeah. And you like that nickname?
I did. It became my alter ego. Yeah. Right? So when I'm at home, I'm like a big teddy bear, man. I'm like a human jungle gym with my kids. But when I strap up my Mambas, I enter that zone. Right? I enter that don't play around zone.
I like that zone. Yeah. Your opponents didn't like that zone. Now here's Iguodala. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Curry with a strong contribution.
And three-point percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now here's Stevenson. Pass to Hart. Kuzma with it. He's covered by Livingston. Kuzma inside. Working on Jerebko. Kuzma can't get it to go. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. You know, I love the process more than the actual game. You know, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
That would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
And hours. Yeah. Very tedious things. But it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Beautiful play by Sean Livingston. Being able to probe, get inside on the defense, and finish with a slam.
Now here's Stevenson. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Hart the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Livingston. Baseline try. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hart kicks to Stevenson. Back to Hart. Kuzma sets a screen. Hart, no good.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Now here's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
Beasley against Bell. No good from Beasley. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the paint.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Beasley against Bell. And here's Beasley. From deep three-point range. No good on that last second attempt there.
And capable of defending multiple positions, Bell has the speed and length to annoy anyone.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. Back to the action after this word. The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what KD brings to the table.
Gives us a different dynamic that we can count on. He's obviously an all-world talent that does things on the court that not many people can do. You know, he's hungry, just like the rest of us, to get to that stage again and get back on top.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal combination for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Hart is out there with Ball. Then there's Beasley, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Over you look at the younger generation entering the NBA right now, so much that they can learn from someone like you that played. Do you give a lot of advice to younger players?
I do. And, you know, a lot of players call me, and we'll talk, and, you know, I have questions, and I think that's really important. You know, when I was coming up, I certainly asked a lot of questions, whether it's to Michael or whether it's to Magic, Larry, Dr. J. You know, I always reached out, Michael Cooper. I mean, I spoke to as many players as I possibly could to try to understand and gain knowledge. I mean, if you have those players that are there, why wouldn't you reach out to Akeem Olajuwon to figure things out?
Curry gets the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lakers trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Durant's checked in for Urebko. Beasley outside. Here's Kuzma. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Bell with a screen on Ball to the inside. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Extremely important. I consider them the North Star. Right? They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go or the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life. And I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Beasley. James comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Golden State, Cousins comes in for Green, and it's Klay Thompson in for Shaun Livingston. He hits both from the stripe. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry kicks to Cousins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We've watched Cousins for a while. I love the way he plays with emotion, but it has to be under control.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
First free throw is good.
This is where we see Cousins a lot. He's always up there among the league leaders in free throw attempts. It's so hard to handle in the post. The D just never knows what to do with him.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 5. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Bell passes to Curry, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Curry's got 21.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Souls like Bryce and Tiller. The crib left in the awnings, and that's the very thing that gets me out of the bed in the morning. I got the bread in the corner, got my career in the summer. Got no fear, just honor. I bled and lived through trauma. First the fat boys break up, and now y'all retired. Now y'all disrespecting the king. Just
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Warriors.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Floats it up for James. Durant with the steal. Outside Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Ingram outside. Kuzma with a screen on Bell. Ingram passes to Kuzma. From the low block. And the rejection by Cousins.
Great anticipation by DeMarcus. His instincts are excellent pretty much in every phase of the game.
Fades back, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. The pass to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. On its way from Curry for 2. And it's Golden State with another.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Curry kicks to Bell. Durant against James. There's the screen. And a deep 3 from Curry. No good on the 3.
Woo! Weak effort to set a screen allows the defender to get right in position.
Rondo off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Warriors leading by 8. Passes it to Bell. The screen from Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Aggressive into the teeth of the defense. Clay showing he's not just a threat on the perimeter.
Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Cousins. And it's Ingram missing.
And tonight he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
And he comes up with the deuce. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
Kuzma sets a screen. James the pass to Rondo. James a screen on Curry. Back to James. The 3. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
It's Curry outside, in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from LeBron. The Warriors shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point.
Defensively, all eyes on Clay. Great scorer, but also able to beat you with the pass.
It's Ingram on the wing. Over Bell. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And it's 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
And Bell kicks to Curry. From deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's James. 17 points in the game. Rondo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Durant against James. And that one goes long.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Curry kicks to Durant. Over James. Again, Golden State.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Pass to James. Kuzma sets a screen. Back to Caldwell Pope. And there's the pass to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from LeBron.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Screen by Cousins. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Curry. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Caldwell Pope's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. Screen by Cousins. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. LA has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Now Ingram. He's got 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Ingram taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Josh Hart comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Golden State also making some changes. Jerebko's checked in for Bell. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
Here's Thompson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Ingram. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Thompson. Livingston with it. He kicks it to Thompson. Over Hart. And it's Golden State with another.
Nice play call and a smooth move by Clay, finding a little crack in that defense.
Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with us for this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. Well, Smitty, with Kobe stopping by the booth, you think back to some of the great moments of his career. Do you recall the first time you ever went up against him on the floor?
I do. I remember his rookie year. He didn't play a lot of minutes, but you could tell he was a special talent. He was a total package, and I was looking forward to see his career develop.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And the shot is good. Ingram's got 9.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Thompson outside. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. Hart the pass to Ingram. Kicks the ball. McGee a screen. Shot clock at 6. He used that pick just right. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you've got to stay with Ball off that pin down. He's very smart at knowing how to position himself in these situations.
The pass to Cousins. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot, mind the lanes.
James with a deep three. No good on the shot. And we finish one half of basketball. Warriors ahead, up by 15. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 32 points, 2 steals, and 3 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Iguodala. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense? The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016. was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
One shot. One shot.
And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now, Cousins. Rondo missing on the three. Rondo with the steal. Ingram against Green. Ingram kicks to Rondo. Passes to LeBron. Over Durant. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from LeBron.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Cousins. Curry dishes to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Ingram against Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
I think so, Kevin, but I think it's the history of sports, especially our game in basketball, just the players that lead the league in scoring. They get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out 1 or 2, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
He hits the second from the line. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him, and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. There's no debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Now here's LeBron. 22 points for him. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called the Lakers.
And guys, Cousins blindsided fans and players alike by going to Golden State this past offseason. Cousins knew he'd have to take a prove-it-type deal when he under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. McGee sets the pick for Rondo. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Durant against James. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. It's Ingram on the wing. And the three ball is good. Ingram's got 16.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Durant. Basket good. He's got 11.
Defensively, you can't give Durant this kind of look and expect to get a stop.
James against Durant. No can do. Misses for the 6th time in 15 shots from the floor. The drive by Green. McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Thompson with the bucket. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's Ingram on the wing. McGee, the pass to Ingram. They double him with Green. Ingram kicks to Rondo. Lock at 6. To the paint. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Durant. He's got 11. Here's Thompson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Cousins against McGee. Ingram left side. Uncovered. Again, Los Angeles.
Solid screen set by LeBron, willing to sacrifice his body.
Warriors leading by 10. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Green, the pass to Durant. Puts it up. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rondo against Curry. And James throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Curry kicks to Cousins. Back to Curry. This one for 3. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Curry. And it's 7 points here for Cousins.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
There's the pick. Pass to Ingram. McGee a screen. And that one's good. Ingram.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The pass to Durant. Shoots from the elbow. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That's easy money for KD. He's always had great touch from the mid-range.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 20. McGee, the pass to Ingram. Kicks it out to James. LeBron is doubled.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Free throw drops for James.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. Hart, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good for LeBron. Coaches are always talking, Steve, about finishing games strong. What does it take to be a great closer, a great finisher?
I think guys look at guys that can score the basketball and make plays under duress, under adversity. But I think also on the defensive end, where you have players and teams, and it's beautiful to watch on the defensive end when they don't miss assignments. Everybody is locked in, and obviously teams score the basketball, but you look and say they made them score over the top versus giving up an easy layup.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Thompson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you see, all night, Thompson's decided to be aggressive, and Coach keeps calling his number.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and that one hits back iron.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Now James, following Durant's 3-point attempt. Chalk up 2 there. LeBron's got 28.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Livingston. He kicks it to Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Now here's Kuzma. 10 points for him. And Durant sends it back. Kuzma against Green. Passes it to Livingston. The screen from Thompson. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen on Stevenson. He dialed that one up from long distance. 32 points for Klay Thompson.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Kuzma with it. Now Green defending. Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Thompson misses. Lakers trail by 13. LeBron passes to Hart. Ball kicks to Hart. Here's the screen. Kuzma sets a screen. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Warriors leading by 11. To the inside, Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Green's got 10 points in the game.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
It's stolen by Livingston. Outside Durant, shoots it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Kuzma. Stevenson trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go. From the high post, and it's Golden State with another.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the 3rd. Ball kicks to Hart. Stevenson, a screen on Thompson. Hart the pass to James. To stop the run, count the basket. LeBron's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Down low, here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. James outside. Pass to Hart. They set the pick. Here's Kuzma. And too long on the shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Inside, stolen by Ball. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Stevenson passes to Kuzma, floats it up for James.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Ball. It's Durant on the wing. Fades and shoots. And another basket for Golden State.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart, and it's Beasley in at the 5. Here's Curry. Michael Beasley picking up that last basket. There's the triple. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball kicks to Hart. Now the pass to James. Beasley the screen. That shot missing.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
On the wing, Iguodala, covered by LeBron. Clock at 6. Iguodala against James. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Green in the post, covered by Beasley, and it's Green missing.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Curry passes to Green. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Beasley.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post-play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post-play from dominant bigs. I think the post-play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
No good on that one.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end, and LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Good on the second free throw. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Starting.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. Warriors leading by 16. Curry kicks to Iguodala. There's the screen. Screen by Cousins. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Rondo. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Tipped away. Thompson against Caldwell Pope. Took him no time at all on that one. That's 36 points for Klay Thompson.
Nice work from Thompson. Very confident, rising up whenever he gets a chance at a pull-up J.
Caldwell Pope kicks to James. McGee in the high post. Caldwell Pope for three. And he's good on the three ball.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Iguodala outside. Passes to Jerebko. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Cousins. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
James against Iguodala. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dishes to Jerebko. 5 to shoot. Cousins, the pass to Iguodala. From deep three-point range. The second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. And the Warriors lead by 19.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's James. They set the screen. McGee a screen. James kicks to Ingram. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
One shot. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
I mean, a perfect combination of power and grace. LeBron does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
Here's Curry with the three, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And this is his shot. You give him that much space, you're asking for trouble.
And the problem is you're already way behind. Obviously, your closeouts are ineffective. You're in trouble.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Caldwell Pope. That's 36 points for LeBron.
Taking advantage of what's there. LeBron reads the situation correctly.
Jerebko dishes to Curry. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 16. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Ingram. And the shot no good, a bit short.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Iguodala no good.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
To the inside. Here's McGee. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, finances may be the only thing that can slow down the Warriors. Those star contracts place them way above the salary cap. Big luxury taxes are on the horizon.
The first free throw is good. And by some estimates, Smitty, the Warriors may spend about $500 million in luxury tax by the end of 2021.
Woo-wee! A cash crunch. Whether it's the new arena in San Francisco, seat licenses, they're looking at every avenue to foot the bill.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from McGee. Here's Curry. Kicks to Cousins. Iguodala setting the pick for Cousins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers trail by 14. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. He can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Two shots.
The first one falls. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And the number 2 spot, a bit crowded. A handful of legends have hit a dozen threes in the past, but I know he'll be looking to top all of that next time he gets the ball.
And stolen by LeBron. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. LeBron's got 38 points.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
It's deflected. Ingram with the steal. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
And that one falls for Ingram. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Jordan Bell. And Durant subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Rondo against Curry. Cousins inside. McGee with the block. Rondo wide open, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Rondo is certainly capable of drilling the jumper. Got to at least get a hand in his face.
Curry kicks to Green. Screened by Cousins. Green, the pass to Durant. Really left alone that time. Durant's got 23.
Still attacking.
building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Again, Los Angeles.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Here's Curry. Screen by Cousins. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
You think of all the three-point records set by Curry. Didn't think we'd see them matched here tonight, but we have. Incredible.
Ingram kicks to Rondo. Goes up again. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
What precision from Rondo. Even when he gets knocked around, he keeps his focus and nails the shot. With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
Shooting one.
And Rondo, no good on that one. And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
You know, Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
And Durant has just such a fluid release, very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Rondo. McGee a screen. 6 to shoot. Out to Ingram. Takes the three. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Ingram's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. The Warriors shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Outside Durant. Green, the screen. Durant against James. Pass to Cousins. Rebound the Lakers. The pass to James. Comes up empty down low.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And then Durant with the jam.
Just terrifying for the defense when Durant finds that hot hand. One of the most lethal scorers in the game.
Now here's LeBron. Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Rondo against Curry. Passes it to Green. Outside Durant. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 29.
And no hesitation attacking the defense. Body to body, Durant with an impressive finish.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. For three, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Now here's Curry. Now Thompson. Green, the screen. On its way from Curry for 2, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
How about the rhythm he got into tonight? Unstoppable at the offensive end. And the coach was smart. He kept calling his number.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
And the second of two is good. That brings them within single digits.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen on Rondo. There's a good screen. Screen by Cousins. Back to Thompson. Cousins inside. McGee's there. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for James. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins, perhaps one of the biggest names in free agency this last offseason.
Kevin, clearly the top big man available. It wasn't obvious what the market for him would be like because of his injury. Still not surprised he ended up here because he fits in well with this team.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 12. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stevenson outside. McGee sets the pick for Stevenson. Great look, but off the mark. Here is Cook. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it. By crunch time, don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. She's the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.